What happens when the person you would take a bullet for is the one pulling the trigger? We all talk about the power of love, how it can move mountains and conquer all. But we rarely discuss its shadow side, how that same profound affection can curdle into the most devastating betrayal imaginable. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on this chilling transformation from soulmate to your worst enemy. We'll explore the darkest corners of the human heart and ask a terrifying question. How does love die and turn into something monstrous? Imagine a love so deep, so absolute, that it becomes the very weapon used to destroy you. This isn't just about a simple breakup or a conscious uncoupling. This is about the terrifying realization that the most intimate connection you've ever felt might have been a meticulously crafted illusion. Join me as we unravel this paradox of devotion and deceit, revealing how the heart's greatest capacity for love is also its greatest vulnerability. Have you ever felt that gut-wrenching shift where the warmth you once basked in starts to feel like a cold, calculating lie? Let's dive in. It always starts so beautifully, doesn't it? The sweet illusion. Those early days are intoxicating. You meet someone and it feels like the universe conspired to bring you together. Every conversation is electric. Every touch is magic. This is the idealization phase, where you see them not just as they are, but as the perfect answer to your deepest needs. We're all wired for connection, for belonging. It's a fundamental human drive. And when we find someone who seems to complete us, we willingly make ourselves vulnerable. We open up our hearts, share our secrets, and build a fortress of trust, brick by brick. We're not just falling in love with a person, we're falling in love with a future we've built in our minds. It's this beautiful, fragile foundation that makes what comes next so utterly shattering. But then the fissures appear. It's rarely a sudden earthquake, more like a series of tiny, almost unnoticeable tremors. It starts small. A story that doesn't quite add up. A promise that's quietly broken. A sudden distance you can't explain. These are the red flags. The warning signs that your intuition screams about, but your heart desperately tries to ignore. You might notice behavioral changes. They become more secretive with their phone, their schedule becomes vague, or the emotional intimacy you once shared begins to feel one-sided. This is where the internal conflict begins. Your gut tells you something is wrong, but your desire to believe in the love you've invested in is so powerful. You make excuses for them. You rationalize their behavior because facing the alternative is just too painful to consider. It's a slow erosion of trust, a quiet poisoning of the well, one small deception at a time. And then comes the shattering point, the moment of truth. It might be a text message you weren't meant to see, a confession during a heated argument, or the slow dawning realization that the person you've been living with is a stranger. This is the act of betrayal, and it comes in many forms. It can be the classic sting of infidelity, the cold shock of financial deceit, where your shared future is stolen. or the quiet agony of emotional abandonment, where you realize you've been alone in the relationship for a very long time. The immediate aftermath is a blur of shock, disbelief, and a pain so profound it feels physical. The reality you built, the future you dreamed of, crumbles into dust around you. The person you trusted most has become the source of your deepest wound. It's not just a heartbreak, it's a demolition of your sense of reality. The floor has fallen out from under you and you're in free fall. Navigating the aftermath is a journey through hell. There's no map, no quick fix. It's a long, winding road to recovery. You have to process waves of grief, not just for the person you lost, but for the person you thought they were. You'll feel a white-hot anger, a righteous fury at the injustice of it all. This is betrayal trauma, and it can leave scars that are much deeper than a simple breakup. Then comes the impossible decision. Do you try to rebuild? Can trust, once so completely shattered, ever be pieced back together? For some, reconciliation is a path they choose to walk, an incredibly difficult process of forgiveness and rebuilding. For others, the only way forward is to walk away completely, to save yourself. There is no right or wrong answer. The only goal is to eventually learn from the pain, to find the wisdom and resilience that, believe it or not, are forged in this fire. So, what are the enduring lessons from this devastation? We learn about the paradox of the human heart, its incredible capacity for both profound good and devastating harm. We learn that we can love someone with every fiber of our being, and they can still choose to betray us. And that is not a reflection of our worth. The most crucial lesson is learning how to protect yourself moving forward. This doesn't mean building impenetrable walls around your heart and never loving again. It means becoming wiser. It means learning to trust your intuition, to recognize patterns and red flags, and to establish firm boundaries that honor your well-being. These experiences, as agonizing as they are, become part of our story. They shape how we view ourselves and how we approach future relationships. The journey is ongoing, but you emerge from the wreckage with a deeper understanding of your own strength and a clearer vision of the love you truly deserve. You survived the unthinkable, and that makes you powerful. Thank you so much for joining me on this difficult but important exploration. If this video resonated with you, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with someone who might need to hear this. And do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the complexities of the human experience. Take care of your heart.